The idea behind the fixer was, I've had guys asking me for years, what buffer do you like? This is the buffer that I like. I put 2 boost circuits in with the fixer so that you can switch between different guitars that have different outputs and not need a monitor change. That was the thesis behind that. I also, because it's a good buffer that has the ability to drive your signal, we can put a dedicated tuner output on here so you can get your tuner out of your chain. I've had several tuners that I really liked the way they worked as a tuner that did not do nice things to my guitar signal. So I'm a fan of getting your tuner out of your signal chain. So if you step on the right hand foot switch, it mutes your signal, but it still goes to your tuner, so you can mute and tune. And the left hand switch between these 2 different boosts that can give you anything from, dropping down the output of a hot guitar to starting to clip. It's a JFET boost. It sounds nice when it clips, so you can clip it if you want to. And if your friends don't clip, they ain't no friends of mine. If you run a large pedal board and you don't have a buffer at the front of it, you are probably losing a fair amount of high end. There are different ways to make up for that, and guys have found different solutions. They're good solutions, but changing the impedance to be low impedance to run a long chain with a lot of pedals will really bring back some of the sparkle. And also, I find that there's a feel change when I plug into this buffer. The guitar feels, it's hard to find words used for this, but it's snappier. It creates some resistance to the signal that's leaving the guitar, which resistance seems like it'd be a bad thing for your guitar signal, but it's actually a good thing because it feels like the notes are holding on longer, or the guitar feels snappier, or I guess reactive would be a good word to use. Like if you plug your guitar directly into your amp, you'll notice there is a reactive feel between your guitar and your amp. And when you plug into 10 or 15 pedals, you might notice that goes away. And so when I have this buffer at the front of my chain in a large pedal board or a medium pedal board, I find that when I take it away, when I take this pedal out of the chain, that I miss whatever it was doing. And so that's a big part of it for me. The not losing high end due to, long signal chain, and then just kind of the reactive feel of plugging straight into an amp.
So boost and a buffer are not the same thing.
Well, they're both amplifiers. A buffer is ideally not boosting your signal. It's unity gain.
It's just fixing impedance.
It's just changing your impedance from high to low. Kind of like a direct box. If you try to plug your acoustic guitar into a 200-foot cord going all the way back to the console at the back of the house, you're going to be really bummed at that. But if you plug into direct box, changes your impedance, it allows it to drive that long chain. And so it's just the same kind of a thing. Impedance is hard to understand, let alone explain or describe, but I like to think of the hose analogy, that if we need water to travel a long way at high pressure, taking a large hose and putting it down to a small hose will increase your water pressure by resisting it. So it's that reactive interactive thing again. So the boosts in the fixer are a fairly simple JFET boost. One of my favorite, again, sounding, feeling boosts. It will clip if you turn it up in a very pleasing sort of way. Say you're going to use this for a solo boost and you want to hit your overdrive pedal real hard, you can do that too, and you might enjoy that. Others might enjoy that.
I would enjoy that.
And it's going to bring joy back into your life. Or at least fix your guitar sound.